Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. This is No Drama, Just the Sims, and my name is April. Today I'm actually doing a Sims 4 current household. I have been loving playing with the Sims 4. This is like one of my families that I will forever love. I feel like this family is literally my life. So this is actually my founder. Her name is Ophelia. Yes, her name is Ophelia. I forgot her maiden name, but I've been playing with her for a while. Yeah, let me just show you her traits. She is an adult. She's neat, outgoing, active, cheerful, jealous, maker, marketable. She's domestic, and she has a neutral feeling about having more children. She has the fear of being cheated on, fear of the dark, and fear of unfulfilled dreams. These are her relationship preferences, her milestones. So recently she was actually abducted by aliens. I'll put the picture here, but that was like something new. Like, I don't think I've had that happen very often. Lifestyles are people person, technophobe, indoorsy. Yeah, so this is the sim that I started with. I will insert photos as I go, but Ophelia, when I started the playthrough with the sim, she's a maker, so I wanted her to be really creative and make I think it was candles she was making first. She lived in Evergreen Harbor, the world that came with Eco Lifestyle. So she was living in an apartment and she was just creating, candles. Nothing crazy. But then she met Johnny Zest over here. I think he's using the bathroom. Yes, Johnny Zest. This is her husband. He's very, paternal. He loves his children so much. They have been a little rocky lately because I feel like the relation system in the game is kind of hard to handle. I don't know. But Johnny, he is also an adult. He's creative, ambitious, outgoing, cheerful, a love bug, goofball, gregarious, and he does not want a child right now. He has fear of the dark, fear of being burgled because they did get robbed, fear of being alone, fear of unfulfilled dreams, and fear of being cheated on. So they're very high right now, and they have good compatibility, but I don't know what's going on. Their relationship just keeps going down, and then I keep having to work towards it. And I've been having them be romantic with each other every day because I just don't want to lose them as a couple because I think they are really good together. And I'm just attached to them. So this was actually a photo they took in Ophelia's old house, or her first apartment. And then, yeah, these are just photos of them because I love them so much. That's her with their youngest daughter. So let me just show you the family tree. Ophelia and Johnny are married and they have 3 daughters. So Eleanor and Elizabeth are actually twins, and then they had Emma. Oh, Ophelia's last name was Taylor because I remember that I named Elizabeth after Taylor Swift's song Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth, here she is. All of their children came out stunning. Elizabeth is a dog lover. She's lazy. She hates children. She doesn't want a child right now. She was a top-notch infant. She's responsible, a muser, and a quick learner. She is romantically interested in no one, or she has no preference. There really isn't much to her. She's a people person and single and loving it. So she's just single. She's in the nanny career because that's the career she had in high school, and they just turned into young adults recently. But this is Eleanor, also super gorgeous, but her traits are gluten, love bug, active, materialistic, ambitious, neutral about having children, good manners, responsible, top-notch infant, and a sense of flavor. She's romantically interested in men, but woohoo with women and men. She's also a people person and single and loving it. She is actually employed in the culinary career because that's her lifetime aspiration. And then we have Emma, who is taking a selfie. Let me see if I can get a view of her face. But this is actually who's gonna be my next generation heir. She's super pretty, but her traits are cat lover, active, top-notch infant, high self-esteem, spa membership, and fear of being judged. Which is kind of interesting because she has the high self-esteem, so you'd think she would be confident enough to be judged. But she has no preferences. She has high manners and very high responsibility, and like medium conflict resolution. She's a people person, and I actually gave her the aspiration self-care, the self-care specialist. So there is actually a spa I placed down in the world that she can eventually work at. We did have a dog, rest in peace to Flash. I will insert some photos when I'm editing this. He was pretty lonely because we were raising 3 daughters, so we didn't really take care of him. I mean, Ophelia was his like best friend. Now, Ophelia actually has the aspiration of a big happy family. So this is the second like level of aspiration. She wants to have a child, get married. She completed both of these, but the child that's gonna get married is Eleanor. There's actually this guy that she's romantically interested in, named Christopher. Let me open up his panel real quick. So this is Christopher. I haven't edited his clothing just yet, but he's a child of the village. She doesn't know much about him, but I needed one of them to get married because that's part of Ophelia's aspiration. But Eleanor also has this moodlet, the married for money, from trying to get inheritance money. Eleanor accepted the offer of a giant inheritance over the phone, but now she only has 7 days to get married to satisfy the hidden conditions of the reward. Why does this always seem to happen to her? So yeah, she has to get married in 7 days, and Christopher is the victim. It is 10:25 p.m. So I'm actually gonna have them head to bed. I'm gonna have Johnny get to bed. The twins do share a bedroom because basically when I had them move from her apartment to this house, not this house, but there was another house that we lived in. They're living in Newcrest now, but before they lived in, where is it? Evergreen Harbor, in this apartment. Yes, so this is actually the apartment we started living in. Here you can see the food bowl that was for Flash, and then Johnny's guitar is actually still here. But in this room, this is where she did her like candle making, and then that's the bedroom. So after Evergreen Harbor, we moved to, I think it was Tomarang. So over here, I did, so they actually lived here on this lot, but I, bulldozed it. But this is actually the house that we raised the twins in. And I had them move because their family was just getting bigger and bigger. Like the fact that they were gonna have twins, I knew they could not live in that little apartment. They could have lived there with like one baby, but yeah. So this is actually where they raised the children. This house is like beautiful. I actually found this on the gallery. I don't remember who it was by. But yeah, it's a really good house. I deleted all of the furniture, so I made it into a shell. And yeah, we used to be like super festive, and I decorated it a lot, but this is kind of what it's looking like now. This was Emma's room. I had to add that part on, and then this was the twins. Once the twins and Emma got a little bit bigger, we moved to a bigger house, but this is empty, so I can't show you what it looked like. The fact that we're living in this house, in this world right now, is because, one, Ophelia bought a retail lot and was starting to sell stuff, but we weren't making a profit, so we were losing money, and basically we could not afford a big house. So we moved here in Newcrest, and as you can see, I did add some lots from the gallery. So there is like a community garden, there's a residential lot over here and over here. Actually, no, this is actually a cafe, but then there's a park right there. But I'll give you a little tour of the house. There's an entranceway, the kitchen, the dining, a little living room, a bedroom right there, bathroom, and then 2 bedrooms and 1 bath up here. So it is quite tight, but it's okay for now. So once Ophelia and Johnny bought this house, we had quite a bit of money left over. So we did buy another retail store. I think it's just called retail store because I bought a shell off the gallery. I got a shell off the gallery. So yeah, basically she just sells stuff that she's made. Right now she's really into woodworking, so she's been creating a bunch of sculptures and furniture. And I will actually show you guys a little bit more of that when they wake up. Okay, so Ophelia has woken up. She's just gonna get ready for her day. This is basically my routine. I don't really care about the Elizabeth and Eleanor right now because they're adults and they can kind of control themselves. I do once in a while check up on Emma and Johnny because I want them to, like, their needs to be taken care of since Emma is the next heir. But so yeah, I'm just gonna have Emma get ready as well. Ophelia. And basically Ophelia's a technophobe. That's her lifestyle, so there's a lot of quirks and personality in The Sims 4. It's just like you have to keep playing to figure them out, pretty much, and it makes the game fun. It really does. I used to be like an avid Sims 4 is boring, it's all about the aesthetic, which I do still believe. Like with YouTube videos, it's like literally all about the aesthetic and less about like the actual gameplay. And I've been like playing the hell out of this family. So yeah, I'm just gonna have Ophelia get some lunch, breakfast. Eleanor is gonna use the bathroom and take a shower. I really wish we could have a 3rd bathroom in this house. Maybe I could put one connecting to the twins' room. But let me actually show you Ophelia's skills since she's like my founder, my main sim. She has mastered the handiness and cooking skills. She's level 8 parenting, level 6 romance, fitness is at level 6, comedy's 4, and charisma's 4. Then she's level 3 fabrication, and then level 2 gourmet cooking, juice fizzing, fishing, and dancing. And then level 1 these. And I think Eleanor really took after her mom with like being obsessed with cooking, because Eleanor actually does have a skill. Well, it's only a skill 3, but she definitely wants to do more cooking for her aspiration, but I'm not too worried about it because, again, I'm like playing this as I really just want to focus on my main sim. So it's less about Eleanor and Elizabeth and Johnny, it's more about like each generation heir. And I'm at the point in my save file where literally everyone is dying. It's about every day that we get a phone call that a sim has passed away, and I don't even know who this person is. I'm gonna have Ophelia make some breakfast. So yeah, she's just gonna make some pancakes. And I actually want to see if Eleanor has work today. Yes, she does, so I'm just gonna have her go to work sometime between now and 7 days from now. She's gonna have to get engaged and married. So Emma is, I'm gonna show you her skills. So she's really good in fitness, which I feel makes sense because she's like a self-care specialist, so she really cares about like health and wellness. And then she's also getting some cooking skill. And then everything else is just a 1 because she's just a teenager. I actually do want to buy her a yoga mat. And I think I'm just gonna put it in her room because otherwise everyone is gonna want to use it. Also, her room is so cute. I love it. Yeah, let's just put this right there. I hope she can actually use it. But then I'm gonna lock the door. And actually, let's have her practice some yoga. Oh, she has school. I totally forgot about that. Well, she'll do that eventually. And Emma does age up in like less than a week from now. So yeah. Oh, and to add on to what oh my god, those pancakes look so good. I actually have pancake mix, so I could make myself some pancakes. So basically the fact that we have a new retail store and like living in the small tiny house, we've actually made a lot of money because we've been spending a lot of money to make a lot of money. She's really good. I mean, she's level 10 of the handiness skill, so she can woodwork some really cool objects. Oh my gosh! A fire has started. She's just smiling. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. The fact that they did that so quickly, there's some real ones, honestly. Honestly, I have to get a thumbnail. Like, that's the thumbnail, yes. Okay, but I'm gonna have Ophelia travel to her retail store so I can show you guys. Okay, so this is our retail store. It's honestly not much. Again, I did not build it. This was just a shell. This was the shell, but I furnished it. It's very simple. I do have like a little shed over here where Ophelia can take naps in between like working and making products. But yeah, she sells an abundance of wood objects like this bathtub, some sculptures, and then like toilets. And then we also have some knife blocks over here. And we've honestly made pretty good money. See, like, this is 2,000 simoleons. And the toilet's like almost 500 simoleons. We're really, really making bank, as you can see down here. I'm actually gonna move some of the retail funds to our household. I'm gonna do like 10,000. Oops. Okay, there we go. So yeah, basically I just have Ophelia craft her furniture in here. I do have Elizabeth come over to help us with like the customers because the employees never do anything. So I'm just gonna have her help out today. Okay, oh, we're not gonna bike over there. I'm just gonna have her go over. Okay, for some reason, oh, it's because she's scared. She's hiding under the covers. I also really love how The Sims 4 just runs perfectly for me. Someone's actually calling Ophelia. She has a crush on Anji Sungard. Sungad? Um, I honestly say yes, go for it for like every single person because I just want people to get into relationships. And I actually think I'm going to end the part right here. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know my Sims. If you'd like to see more of them, I could make this into like a thing, maybe like make a let's play out of it and follow Emma and like kind of create a let's play with Emma as the main person. But yeah, this is the Zest family. I hope you guys loved them as much as I did. If you have any families in The Sims that you just absolutely adore, make sure to comment down below and tell me about them because I love hearing about other people's gameplay. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!